No, not yet. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests and friends, welcome to this ceremony of the installation of Dr. Lynn Ortale as the 6th president of Maria College. My name is Matt Galetta. I'm an instructor of English at the college and the director of the Writing and Communication Center. The program that you received today, as you entered, is a useful guide as well as a memento for this historic day. I'd like to point out that the words to the musical selection Triple Amen can be found in your program, and we'll be singing that following the missioning and the signing of the Mercy Higher Education Covenant. We are honored to have you with us today, and thank you for your continued support of the college's students and mission. At this time, the inaugural procession of Lynn Ortale as the 6th president of Maria College will begin. This inaugural procession was led today by Professor Ann Devlin, who is a 35-year member of the faculty. She carries with her the Maria College Mace. The mace symbolizes the academic authority and the responsibility of the faculty to ensure the integrity and excellence of the curriculum. The next group is carrying historical artifacts of the college, which will be presented during the ceremony to the president. These artifacts include the college charter, the Path of Mercy, the Life of Catherine Macaulay by Sister Mary Sullivan, RSM, a VR headset, a pine tree sapling, an anatomical heart, and a lantern. The faculty of Maria College, now entering, being led by Dr. Peter Byrne, shape the college's curriculum and by their teaching, scholarship, research, and service, shape the women and men who attend our institution, offering them the opportunity to recognize and respect the dignity of every human person while they transform their knowledge and skill into caring and compassionate service to others. Maria College welcomes to the sanctuary the invited guests of President Ortale. Maria College is pleased to welcome the presidents and delegates from colleges and universities and the representatives from learned societies joining us today for the inauguration. Now entering is Maria College's Board of Trustees, who has the overall responsibility for the well-being of the college and, according to the college's bylaws, is charged to manage the affairs of the corporation. Now joining us is a distinguished group of dignitaries and representatives of public elected officials, faculty, student, and alumni representatives who will deliver greetings. This group signals the importance of collaborative and collective shared governance, which is at the essence of a higher education institution's effectiveness and sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce to you the members of the stage party now joining us. The representative of the Conference for Mercy Higher Education, Dr. Julia Cavallo. Representative of the Sisters of Mercy, Sister Kathleen Pretty, who will be delivering the invocation. Representative of the Sisters of Mercy, Sister Ellen Murray, who will be delivering the benediction. Representing the members of the President's Cabinet, Vicki DiLorenzo, Vice President of Advancement. Dr. Joseph McDonald, CFO and Vice President for Finance and Administration. Vice President of Academic Affairs and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Ann Jung. Representing the Sisters of Mercy of the Americas is Institute Leadership Team member, Sister Pat Flynn, RSM. Please welcome the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Mary Jo LaPosta. And now, please join me in welcoming the President of Maria College, Dr. Lynn Ortale.
I now declare this ceremony may begin.
As Vice President of Academic Affairs at Maria College, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I welcome you to this glorious morning. We will now join in with me in singing of the national anthem, and I would ask that you would remain standing for the invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I now invite Sister Kathleen Pretty to come to the podium to deliver the invocation.
I've been asked to do the invocation, and an invocation is usually an appeal to a higher power, a prayer, if you will. In most invocations, we ask God, however we think of God, to do the work. I believe that God is here, in us, in this congregation, among us. So I'm inviting us to claim our role as God with us and bestow the blessing. First, I would like to ask Lynn's family to extend their hand in blessing over Lynn. All the members of her family, thank you. May the blessing of family be upon you, Lynn. You have brought love and life into our world. We ask that you bring that same love and energetic spirit to the Maria community. May the blessing of family be upon you. Thank you. I would ask all the members of the Maria faculty, staff, students to please extend your hand in blessing. May the blessing of the Maria community be upon you. May you use your academic expertise, administrative skills, and boundless energy to enable Maria to continue to serve the needs of all students so they can develop their God-given talents and serve the greater community. May the blessing of the Maria community be upon you. Now I would ask the Sisters of Mercy to please extend your hands in blessing. May the blessing of Catherine McCauley and the Mercy community be upon you. May you always bring the spirit of mercy to Maria, that Maria may continue to be a light to all who become part of this college community. May the blessing of Catherine and the Sisters of Mercy be upon you. I would now invite the Board of Trustees to extend their hands in blessing. May the blessing of wisdom be upon you. May you lead the Maria community with wisdom, transformational vision, and energy. May the blessing of the Board of Trustees be upon you. Now I would ask all our other guests from the academic community, the civic community, our public officials, friends of Maria, and friends of Dr. Ortale to please extend your hand in blessing. May the blessing of community support be upon you. May you grow into your place as a leader in the academic. Say, Amen.
Thank you, Sister Kathleen. It is now my distinct honor to introduce to you the chair of the Maria College Board of Trustees, Dr. Mary Jo LaPasta, to deliver her opening remarks.
Thank you, Ann. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it is my honor to welcome you to the installation of Maria's sixth president, my friend and colleague, Dr. Lynn Ortale. Thank you for joining us today for this most auspicious and historic moment in the history of Maria College. It could be argued that there is no greater responsibility for a Board of Trustees than selecting the leadership of the institution. Therefore, members of Maria's board were highly invested and entered into this selection process with trepidation, humility, and unharnessed hope that we would choose the ideal candidate to lead Maria College. In seeking Maria's future president, the board thoughtfully identified members of the board to serve on the search committee. We invested in the services of a highly regarded search firm. In partnership with them, we launched a national search. The outcome of this search yielded over 50 exceptionally qualified candidates. We knew that somewhere in those 50s, we would have someone as wonderful as Lynn. In reading Lynn's initial application, members of the selection committee identified a number of different things. First of all, were her impeccable credentials. Secondly, we noted her long tenure in faith-based institutions of higher education. And lastly, we were impressed by her diverse experience at those institutions that were similar to Maria in offering career-relevant opportunity programs. And I'm just delighted that many of those colleagues of Lynn in those institutions are here to celebrate with her today. In thoughtfully reviewing Lynn's recommendation, members of the committee determined that Lynn had the qualities of a value-driven, highly relational, people-centered leader who would bring exceptional talent to the Maria community. Lynn quickly emerged as one of our top candidates. She was invited to visit the Maria College campus and to interact with diverse members of the college community. Her very presence created a sense of excitement on the campus, the excitement like we felt in the room earlier today. Feedback from each group with whom Lynn met was beyond positive. Individuals noted her high level of energy, her warm, thoughtful manner in which she greeted and engaged in conversation. Students voiced their amazement about Lynn's awareness of the challenges they faced. They verbalized, she understands us. She knows we have a family. She knows we're trying to juggle everything, our work life, and she knows how much we want to be successful here at Maria. The faculty and staff lauded her knowledge of the many challenges faced by private colleges in today's environment. They said, she's someone who understands what's happening and knows how to fix the things that are broken and celebrate those things that are working well. As the day with Lynn unfolded, individuals interacted with members of the search committee. I smile when I say that because we hadn't planned on that happening. They sought us out as members and delivered a consistent message: hire that Dr. Ortale. And we like to respond to what people ask us to do. Heeding this resounding message, the the selection committee met with Maria's entire board of trustees and formally recommended that Dr. Ortale be offered the position as Maria's 6th president. This recommendation was unanimously approved, and shortly thereafter, Lynn's appointment was affirmed by the Institute leadership team of the Sisters of Mercy of the Americas. Members of the community were delighted when Lynn agreed to join us as our president. We recognized, many of us recognized, that her decision to come to Albany was a difficult one. Lynn and Brian had family and a wide group of friends in Philadelphia, and they had recently been informed they were going to be grandparents. In the short months, there he is. He heard us talking about him, I think. In the short months since Lynn has arrived on campus, she has accomplished that which might have been expected of a new president late in year 2, or even as they approach year 3 of their service. The Board of Trustees recognize Lynn's accomplishments. We realize they have come because of her undying energy and investment in us at Maria. We also would like to take this opportunity to voice our confidence in her leadership and our commitment to support her as she formally becomes Maria's 6th president. I take this opportunity to thank Lynn for choosing Maria and thanking each member of her family for gifting Lynn to us. We very, very much appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
The work of a college and its president transcends the boundaries of the physical campus. Collaboration and partnerships with religious and civic organizations are vital for the college to achieve its mission. Joining us with greetings and congratulatory messages in honor of this meaningful celebration are representatives of many of those organizations and persons with whom Maria College is proud to associate. Since its founding 65 years ago, Maria College has been sponsored and inspired by the Sisters of Mercy. Here with greetings from the Conference of Mercy Higher Education is Dr. Julia Cavallo, Executive Director of the conference. Dr. Cavallo.
Welcome, President Ortale, to the Conference for Mercy for Higher Education. The conference supports, coordinates, and facilitates the Ministry of Higher Education on behalf of the Sisters of Mercy of the Americas at its 17 Mercy colleges and universities, of which Maria College is one. The conference works to preserve and develop the core Catholic identity and mission of Mercy Higher Education in accord with the spirit, mission, and heritage of the Sisters of Mercy. We do this through our Mercy Higher Education Covenant that opens up possibilities and collaboration among our Mercy schools. We look forward to working with you in the pursuit of our mission.
Thank you, Dr. Cavallo. Congressman Paul Tonko represents New York's 20th Congressional District and is serving his 8th term. He serves on the Energy and Commerce Committee, the oldest standing committee in the House, created in 1795, and as well as the ranking member of the Energy and Commerce Subcommittee on Environment, Manufacturing, and Critical Materials. Congressman Tonko has been a great supporter of Maria College's academic innovation efforts. Congressman Tonko.
Thank you, Ann. And to the Reverend Clergy and Religious, to Dr. Lynn Ortale and her wonderful family, including a very handsome grandson in full regalia. Full regalia. To the Maria College family, from administration to matriculating students, and to my colleagues in government and to friends all, good morning. It's an honor to be here this morning. I thank you for the kind invitation. It's a pleasure to share a few words with you to celebrate the inauguration of Dr. Lynn Ortale. And let me tell you that I'm very proud to also be an honorary degree holder from Maria College, bestowed a few years ago. I appreciate that. And knowing that you served with the Jesuits and then with the Sisters of St. Joseph, now it's the Sisters of Mercy's turn. So good to know that you have served so well in your arrival here. Maria College certainly has a storied history of exceptional leadership, and so it behooves me to recognize Dr. Ortale's predecessor, Dr. Tom Gamble. His mark on this institute and our region will never be forgotten, and as we thank Dr. Gamble for over 6 years of service, I do look forward to seeing Maria continue to thrive under the leadership of Dr. Ortale. I'm excited to partner with her in our pursuit of a stronger and better capital region. Our community is home to many stellar institutions of higher learning, and it's a privilege to count Maria College as one of them. Maria has a fundamental role to play in preparing our future leaders to meet the challenges of tomorrow. That's why I was incredibly proud to support this campus's community project funding request for the Nursing Virtual Reality Hub in the fiscal year 2023 appropriations package. And that is going to be a huge bit of investment that will really be transformational. And as you, as the administration and the faculty and the students have reminded me, it will build competence and it will build confidence. So it's a great package to look forward to. The efforts during COVID-19, as you know, were a very terrific crisis. With a severe shortage of nurses to overlay that, it created a perfect storm in healthcare. That storm continues to impact our local hospitals and their ability to deliver quality care to our friends, our family, our colleagues, and neighbors. Maria College takes such a creative approach to nursing education that I am certain that this virtual reality hub will enable our future leaders to meet the great challenges that face our healthcare systems around the nation. I know that, carried forth by the strong leadership of Dr. Ortale, this great institute is more than up to this task. From the official accreditation received for your very first graduate program recently and a campus-wide renewal project to the launch of the fully online option for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing option, this is indeed an exciting time for growth in the Maria community. So I look forward to continuing to partner with the brilliant minds here at Maria College and with your new president as we push for a more innovative capital region. Thank you again for allowing me to share a few words with you today. And thank you, Dr. Ortale, for your experience, your passion, your dedication, and devotion. I particularly note your commitment to the underserved and diverse community. I appreciate that and the work you've done to partner and mentor those students with behavioral health concerns and psychological needs. So thank you so much. You're a great heart and soul for the region.
Thank you, Congressman Tonko. Assemblyperson John T. McDonald III has served in the New York State Assembly representing the 108th Assembly District since 2013. He also served as mayor in his hometown of Cohoes for 13 years. As a member of the New York State Assembly, John serves as a chair of the Governmental Operations Committee and is a member of several New York State Assembly committees: alcoholism and drug abuse, health, higher education, and ways and means. John recently endorsed legislation that will address New York's nursing shortage. Assemblyperson McDonald.
Well, good morning, of course, to our gathered clergy and religious, our trustees of the Maria College, the faculty and staff, and all friends and family who are gathered here today to officially welcome Lynn as our president here at Maria. Of course, Pat Fay and I spent too much time together today, and I looked at the program, and I said, oh, that's just great. I don't have to follow Paul Tonko today, because no one loves to follow Paul Tonko, because he's such an eloquent speaker, but I guess I drew the short straw there, Congressman. And Pat got a break. You know, it's interesting, when the search was going on for the new president, we pay attention, we follow this. And I remember when Lynn's appointment was announced, and so you look at the background, you look at the resume. And as a person who has been through Catholic education his whole life, who now is finishing up putting his third child through not only K-12, but also college as well, I've always appreciated the values that Maria College exudes in the community and throughout the Capital Region. And obviously, when you're looking at Lynn's background, it very much is the fabric of her in every stretch of the imagination. We had met, I think, back in the fall. We had a little bit of a greeting of some sort, and when I first met her, I'm like, why? She's just fantastic. That smile that's pictured in this program, that's plastered on her, is sincere, it's welcoming, it's what you want in a college president. But what actually caught my greatest attention and validates that the college made the right decision, I was just thumbing through this morning, actually trying to prepare a few thoughts, and I looked at what Lynn's first guest was for the inaugural lecture series. It's Dr. Eric Ledet. Dr. Eric Ledet I know very well. He is the director of the Technology Center for the Center for Disability Services, which is located in Watervliet. We went and visited him last year. You know what Eric's working on? Which sounds so simple? There's a toothbrush to help brush the teeth of those with disabilities. Just think about that. Why wasn't that done before? That little example of picking that little area, it speaks volumes. We all know you can get toothbrushes wherever you want, but making sure to include those individuals who have disabilities, to make sure that they have the best in oral health, because we know it leads to challenges in physical health, to me, solidified the foundation of Lynn Ortale. So it's an honor to be here. We welcome you to the Capital Region. Believe it or not, don't judge us by the headlines. We actually do good work at the legislature at times. We're very fortunate to have my friend Pat as the higher ed chair, and I've been on higher ed for years, and you know that we're neighbors, we know that we're friends. This past year, for example, the governor announced Nurses for Our Future program only for SUNY and CUNY schools, which is fine. Same token, Pat and I circulated a letter amongst our members to the governor, and she's expanded the program to make sure that our private colleges, not just Maria, but I see my friend Marcia from St. Rose and Chuck from Siena, also have that opportunity. We know that nursing is at a great demand and will only increase. We know that Maria will continue to produce the best students possible at a very affordable price, as my brother always reminds me. And we know it's more than just nursing. It's obviously occupational therapy and psychology as well. So know that we're there to help, and don't ever hesitate to call. Thank you.
Assemblywoman Patricia Fahey was first elected in 2012 and represents the entire city of Albany, town of New Scotland, and parts of the town of Guilderland. Patricia is a leading advocate for job creation, environmental conservation, and quality education. She's been a prime sponsor of over 200 bills, more than 70 of which have been signed into law. Pat serves as chair of the Higher Education Committee. She's also played an integral role in adopting the legislation that will help address New York's nursing shortage. Assemblyperson Fahey.
Thank you. Thank you, and good morning. What a wonderful honor, and especially when I get to follow John McDonald, who got caught off guard there, so we had a nice chuckle. But it is a true honor to be here and to know that the college is on such an upswing. And I have to follow on what Congressman Tonka said when he made the grant that helped with the nurse simulation program. So not knowing I just happened to be here because he kindly invited me to come see the program. And one of the first bills that we faced at the beginning of this year in the Higher Education Committee was what we called the nurse simulation program. And I was able to say, with John McDonald's backing and the backing of a number of others, that I've seen this program, I know it works. This is going to help with this extraordinary shortage we have of nurses and other healthcare professionals, and it was the first major bill to be reported out. It's a bill that had languished for, I think, 3 years in that committee, and so to know that you are just leading the way, it is part of an honor to support you here. It's and I love what Sister Preddy said. This is about the betterment. It is a prayer for the betterment of the human family. That's what each of you do. That's, I know, what you are here for. And I would be remiss, I always reflect in moments like this, if I didn't remember decades ago asking my own aunt, Sister Nicholas Fahey, a Dominican nun. I'm sorry to all the Mercy sisters here. But I do remember asking her what she joined at 16. 16, left Galway, Ireland, and was on a boat, then a train to Houston, Texas. And I said, what drew you? You know, what made you enter the sisterhood? I think I caught a few more stories about it, but her immediate later on the real stories, but her first answer was, it's a calling. It's a calling. And while I know you're not entering the sisterhood, Dr. Ortale, it is still a calling. That's what this is about. It is about that calling for the betterment of our human family. And that's what this college represents. A number of the Mercy sisters were down at the Capitol the other day. God bless you. Thankfully in support of my bill, not opposing it. Because we've had that too. In this case, it was a sovereign debt one. And it was just wonderful to see you make the effort and wade through the chaos and support. And I think you helped get John McDonald on the bill that day, so even better. But in the end, it's so clear. It's clear from the moment we met you last fall when you're initially being sworn in that you have a passion for this work. And as Congressman Tonko and Assemblyman McDonald just mentioned, it's not just the passion for the work, it is the compassion for all of the students, the faculty, and all that you serve. And many of them are students who have had the most challenges already in this country as refugees and more, and yet they come out of here a success. So thank you, and may all the prayers and encouragement keep you going forward to continue to serve. Thank you.
Mayor Kathy Sheehan is in her third term as Albany's 75th mayor. She's dedicated her administration to creating a city of opportunity, leading with a commitment to equality and responsive government that includes diverse community voices. Mayor Sheehan, thank you for being with us here today.
It is wonderful to be here on this incredible occasion, and I join my colleagues in government in thanking you for taking this leadership position at an institution that's so important to not only the city of Albany, but to the entire capital region. But for us here in the city of Albany, this is a school that provides amazing opportunity. And when you talk about the care and support that you provide to students, I hear it from the students. You know, over the last 10 plus years, we've really transformed how we think about workforce development. We're not just trying to connect people with jobs. We want to connect people with careers. We want to connect people with ladders of opportunity. And so we spend a lot of time understanding what individuals' passions are, what they are dreaming about for themselves and for their future. And we know that if that interest has anything to do with healthcare, that we can get them started with something that's low barrier to entry, like taking a 6-week phlebotomy course, knowing that that's just the first step and that there is a place in our city, a very special place, that can then take that young person, or wherever they are in their career, and help them see a pathway to not only be able to fulfill their passions for themselves, but create a sustainable future for themselves and their families. And we are in our incredible Tulip Week, 75th Annual Tulip Festival next weekend, shameless plug. But every year we select a tulip court from which a tulip queen is selected. And this is a program that's so much more than just the pageantry of a tulip queen in court. These young women will engage in 1 year of volunteer work, leadership development, and they will do incredible work in our community. And one of those young women who is newly on the court is a student here. And I told her that I was coming to this event, and she said, Maria College really cares. The support that they give us is real. It's not just lip service, it is real. And I am able to do what I am doing because of that support. And that is so important. And as we talk to people in our community who might think of this as, unachievable, unattainable for them, those stories in our community are making a difference. And you are making that change life by life, student by student. And I know just from your past and who you are, and in the short time that I've gotten to know you, that you really embody that belief and that care and that compassion. So Dr. Ortale, thank you for taking this role, and thank you for leading this school forward in our city.
Thank you, Mayor Sheehan. Over the years, Maria College has had the good fortune to have many skilled and compassionate men and women instruct its student body. Offering greetings on behalf of the Maria College faculty is Dr. Peter Byrne, a 30-year faculty member and Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Byrne.
Greetings, President Ortale. On behalf of the faculty at Maria College, we look forward to continue to work with you as we affirm our college's mission and values, as we deliver instruction that provides high-quality education that develops leadership qualities in our students. Please continue to bring your expertise in leadership qualities to our students. Please continue to bring a building of a strong foundation of academic excellence, expand in new and innovative ways, and continue to educate for the common good. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Byrne. The staff of Maria College plays a pivotal role in the success of the students at the institution. Offering greetings on behalf of Maria College staff is Scott Pilecki, Academic Registration Manager at Maria College.
President Ortale, on behalf of Staff Council at Maria College, we extend our warmest greetings. We look forward to our collaborations to continue to be a vital part of the community of Maria College as we put students at the center of everything we do. We know from our decades of higher education experience that we can count on you to always keep students as our focus. We are delighted you are here.
Offering greetings on behalf of the alumni of Maria College is Cassandra Metcalf, a 2016 graduate of Maria College.
President Ortale, as an alumna of Maria College, I welcome you to our campus. With your leadership, the future is very bright for opportunities for our alumni to stay connected to this wonderful community, as well as continuing to be good stewards of the college's mission. Thank you.
Offering the greetings of the Maria College student body is Gilbert Camaro. Gilbert?
President Ortale, I extend greetings on behalf of our current student body. We know already that you are committed to the rich academic culture at Maria College, and that you will foster a continuing focus on student success, student support, and careful attention to the education of the whole person. Welcome, President Ortale.
At this time, I wish to invite Paula Colarusso, member of the Maria College Board of Trustees, to come forward to present the college artifacts to President Ortale. Would the artifact bearers please prepare to present the gifts?
Good morning. President Ortale, Sister Jean McGinty, RSM, a member of the Board of the Trustees, presents to you the Charter of Maria College. Originally issued provisionally in 1958, amended and made absolute in 1963, and amended in 2013. This charter was updated in 2020 to reflect the college's authority to confer the Master of Science degree. President Ortale, Robin DiLorenzo, Director of IT and a 35-year member of the staff of Maria College and a graduate of the class of 2001, presents to you a copy of the Sister Mary L. Sullivan, RSM, biography of Catherine Macaulay, founders of the Sisters of Mercy in Dublin, Ireland in 1831, entitled The Path of Mercy. I didn't hear you.
Perez couldn't be with us, so this is Vicki Callaghan representing.
All right. President Ortale, Andy Perez couldn't be with us, and representing him is Vicki. Thank you, Dr. Vicki Callaghan. I can't hear you. What are we representing? Careful.
So she's presenting.
Doesn't say.
Yep. Okay. She's presenting
A sapling which carefully fostered by Sister Cabrini will be placed on the grounds of the college's newly acquired adjacent property on Pine Tree Lane. President Ortale, Dr. Jason Coley, Director of the Center of Academic Innovation, presents to you a virtual reality headset representing the innovative teaching and learning currently taking place at Maria College that supports Maria's students in their careers in healthcare. President Ortale, Dr. Colleen Carmody, Dean of Nursing at Maria College, presents to you an anatomical heart, which represents the extraordinary amount of heart our faculty and staff keep at the center of our relationships and our inclusive community. President Ortale, Dr. Wendy Trevor, Senior Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, Professor of English, presents to you a lantern, which is symbolic of the following quote from Catherine Macaulay, foundress of the Sisters of Mercy. We should be shining lamps, giving light to all around us. Sorry about that.
I now invite to the podium Catherine Lockyer Moulton, Chair of the Board of Directors of Chestnut Hill College, to deliver a reflection on leadership.
Good morning. There are countless books these days on the subject of leadership, but few are compelled to define the single best quality of a good leader. That is likely because every situation, every organization, every group, and every culture has a unique need for their own leader. Dr. Avsank Nahavandi, in her textbook entitled The Art and Science of Leadership, defines leadership first as, quote, being about others in helping people to achieve their goals, end quote. Similarly, Maria College was founded in 1958 by the Sisters of Mercy, quote, on the principle of service to others, end quote. It appears, therefore, that the Sisters of Mercy and Dr. Nahavandi are on the same page. That guiding principle continues today, 65 years later, by emphasizing the care in transforming careers. All of you here at Maria College are dedicated to lifting people up by gifting them with tools to help others in their future careers and endeavors. It is a mission focused on love and support to those near and far by expanding the circles of care. We all know here the exponential increase of love, purpose, and quality of life when we risk our own heart by showing true care for our neighbor. Over the past 3 years, I've focused a lot on the study of leadership. Though there is little agreement on that secret sauce that makes a good leader, there is consensus on the qualities of a great one. Those qualities include a focus on the future, strategic thinking, inspiring others to change, or risking a new strategy. Other qualities that are more in the soft skills category can include establishing an emotional link with others, creativity, creating a culture based on shared values, collaborative or shared leadership, a sense of humility, and let's not forget a sense of humor. A list as long as this one of essential ingredients for a great leader would appear to be impossible for anyone to come by in just one person. Surely the search committee for Maria's sixth president did not have the opportunity to place an order for such a person when contacting their search firm. And we all know there's not yet an app for this service. And yet, by the grace of God, Maria College did find such a leader. You found someone who leads with her heart because she has the empathy to put herself in the shoes of others that she meets each and every day. Dr. Ortale has the creativity to identify solutions to new problems. She has the ability to think strategically, understanding that the decisions we make today have meaning for the matters of tomorrow. She inspires others to take risks while maintaining a sensitivity to the traditions that are already established. Most especially, Dr. Ortale is a collaborative leader who embraces shared leadership that lifts everyone. That style of leadership is at the foundation of the mission here at Maria College. And finally, anyone who has ever met our Lynn Ortale has experienced her rich sense of humor. She never leaves home without it. Micah tells us to trust in God that you are exactly where you are meant to be. We therefore trust that Dr. Lynn Ortale is the perfect president for Maria College in this moment. You are blessed to have her as your sixth president, and may you all grow happily together in your pursuit to transform careers.
At this time, I wish to call upon Sister Patricia Flynn, RSM, to come forth for the inaugural missioning. President Ortale, will you please join Sister Pat Flynn here for the affirmation?
The constitutions of the Sisters of Mercy, our rule of life that describes who we are and what we do, says this about how important Maria College is to the Sisters of Mercy, and I quote, "As Sisters of Mercy, we sponsor institutions to address our enduring concerns and to witness to Christ's mission. Within these institutions, we, together with our co-workers and those we serve, strive to model justice and mercy and to promote systemic change according to these ideals," end quote. Since the founding of the Sisters of Mercy by Catherine Macaulay in Dublin, Ireland in 1831, education at all levels has been a hallmark of our congregation and continues today as one of our enduring concerns. Over the past 65 years, Maria College has been part of this legacy of Mercy education. The Mercy passion to provide career-relevant opportunity education forms the core values of this college, which was established to serve the needs of the people of Albany. But the commitment to Mercy education is not just about the past. Maria has evolved into a 4-year institution, pointing its college community to the future, with its challenge that the horizon is just the starting point, as the college joins the Sisters of Mercy in their commitment to modeling justice and mercy, and promoting systemic change in a world desperately in need of hope and right relationships. It is this legacy and this future that we, the Sisters of Mercy, entrust to you today, President Ortale. A sacred trust indeed, and one that you have taken up with enthusiasm and commitment. And so, in the name of the Sisters of Mercy and of the Conference for Mercy Higher Education, through which we sponsor Maria College, I invite you to respond to this moment of missioning. As the 6th president of Maria College, will you affirm the Catholic and Mercy identity and mission as a key priority in both word and deed?
I will.
Will you provide opportunities for the campus community to develop an awareness of the Mercy tradition and legacy of the Sisters of Mercy, and promote the integration of this mission and identity throughout the college's programs, policies, and practices?
I will.
Will you engage actively in the Conference for Mercy Higher Education, fostering the relationship with the Sisters of Mercy and with other institutions of Mercy Higher Education across the Mercy Institute?
I will.
The Sisters of Mercy welcome you, President Ortale, as the new president of Maria College and as our partner in both the legacy and the future of our Mercy mission. As a sign of this, well, yes, you can applaud. As a sign of our entrustment of this mission, we give you a medallion of our foundress, Catherine Macaulay. May she guide your steps in the days and years ahead. And may God, who has begun this good work in you today, provide you with all that you need each day to fulfill what you have promised. Amen.
At this time, I call forth Dr. Mary Jo LaPosta, President Ortale, Dr. Julia Cavallo, and Sister Pat Flynn to be present for a signing of the Mercy Higher Education Covenant. The constitutions of the Sisters of Mercy contextualize the spirit of this covenant about to be signed in public today. This covenant signed in front of us describes the intentions, aspirations, and assurances that enliven and inform the relationship between the Sisters of Mercy of the Americas and the Mercy Colleges and Universities, with the Conference of Mercy Higher Education acting on behalf of the Sisters of Mercy. President Ortale and the Chairman of the Board of Trustees will sign this covenant and affirm a commitment to the enduring concerns of the Sisters of Mercy and Mercy Higher Education annually. I would invite all of us to please join in singing Triple Amen, the words of which are located in your program. We now come to a very significant moment in the inaugural program, the installation. As part of the installation, I call upon the President medallion presenters to please take their places, and I invite Dr. Christopher Doherty, President-elect of Madonna University, to please come forward to assist with the inaugural medal transition.
President Ortale believes life is about relationships and that we all learn and grow toward our full potential only with the help of others. In a symbolic gesture, Maria College Presidential Medal will be passed to the board chair by individuals representing different communities President Ortale is grateful for and whose transformative impact on President Ortale's life has brought her to this moment. Karen Jakers, representing St. Michael's College, President Ortale's undergraduate institution, where she was actively engaged in student leadership positions, which spurred her interest in a career in higher education administration. Carmel Watson, representing the University of Vermont, where President Ortale earned a master's degree in higher education administration and gained valuable practical experience in understanding best practices in higher education administration. Sister Paula Bewley, IHM, President of Rivier College, representing the University of Pennsylvania, where President Ortale earned a Doctor of Philosophy in Higher Education Administration and completed dissertation research on faculty entrepreneurs. Dr. Dawn Birdsall, representing St. Joseph's University, where President Ortale worked with the Jesuits for 15 years and learned about cura personalis, care of the person, and the importance of always striving for the magis, the more. Nancy DeKilly, representing Chestnut Hill College, where President Ortale served as a member of the President's Cabinet for 17 years, positively impacting the college's strategic mission and strategic vision. Sister Mary Jo Larkin, SSJ, representing the Sisters of St. Joseph, with whom President Ortale is an associate in mission. The Sisters of St. Joseph have inspired President Ortale with their faith-filled ministry and sincere care for the dear neighbor without distinction. Sister Gail Waring, RSM, Trustee Emerita, representing Maria College and the Sisters of Mercy, with whom President Ortale is grateful to lead and serve. Maria Ortale and Mary Catherine and Kieran Montgomery, representing President Ortale's family, which is the heart of President Ortale's life. Her husband, Brian, her brothers, Jim and Ed, her sister, Karen, and their entire extended family. With special gratitude to her parents, Dottie and Jim, for their unconditional love and unwavering support. Through the role modeling of her mom and dad, President Ortale learned the values of faith, family, and education. At this time, I invite the members of the medal ceremony to return to their seats. I invite Dr. Mary Jo LaPasta to the podium to confer the investiture of President Ortale.
The Presidential Medallion is emblematic of the college and the President's rank and authority as the Chief Executive of the institution's highest office. Dr. Ortale, as the 6th President of Maria College, you have graciously accepted the challenges and responsibilities of educational and institutional leadership. You have pledged to fulfill the mission of the college to exemplify and promote the core values of service, scholarship, justice, hospitality, and diversity, and to lead Maria College and to continue to enhance its academic programs in service to a new generation of learners and the next generation of leaders. This Presidential Medallion calls on you, as President of Maria College, to lead the institution with your best light in service, justice, and hospitality to others. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, with the pledge of our honest counsel and active support, I declare that you, Lynn Ortale, have been duly chosen as the 6th President of Maria College and are vested with all the power and authority appertaining to that office. I therefore bestow you the Presidential Medallion as a symbol of your responsibility and authority. And in an effort to invite your applause, members and friends of Maria College community, I present to you the 6th President of Maria College, President Lynn Ortale. You're good to go.
So much love in the room. I extend a warm welcome to Sister Patricia Flynn, the Sisters of Mercy, Dr. Julia Cavello, Congressman Paul Tonko, Assembly persons Patricia Fahey and John McDonald, Mayor Sheehan, Dr. Mary Jo LaPasta, and the members of the Board of Trustees, presidential colleagues, faculty, staff, students, alumni, family, friends, and those joining us on live stream, especially my mom, and the Sisters of Mercy in the Albany Mother House, and the Sisters of St. Joseph in Philadelphia. Thank you for joining us today. There's so much to celebrate about Maria College. I think you feel that synergy in the room and the momentum. There are many things I could tell you about this morning, about the college's founding, history, traditions, and our strategic plan. But today I choose to focus on two hallmarks of Maria College: transformation and gratitude, our mission in action. In the fall, Maria College community engaged in a branding initiative. Focus groups of students, faculty, staff, community leaders, board members, we came together to really examine who we are as a learning community. A recurring theme throughout our conversations was transformation. The transformation that happens for students at Maria College. Students grow and develop personally, spiritually, and professionally. Maria College offers students the opportunity to stretch themselves beyond their comfort zone in order to achieve their full potential. This happens because of our dedicated experts, our faculty and staff. I share with you Becca's story of transformation as a result of Maria College, our mission in action. Becca wanted to be a nurse since she was a little girl, because being a nurse, like her mom, was her lifelong dream. Becca went to a different college for nursing. She successfully completed her nursing coursework at that institution, but when Becca took the nursing licensure exam, she didn't pass. But because she refused to give up on her dream, she took the licensure exam 4 more times and was not successful each time. As you can imagine, this was devastating. Becca's husband and her family and friends tried to encourage her, but Becca had lost her self-confidence. I think we could all understand that. She described herself to me as a broken woman. She had lost hope of ever being a nurse. She moved forward knowing something was missing, but she moved forward. And then this really happened. She saw a Maria College commercial. And she really saw that as a sign. So Becca chose to pursue her dream and enroll at Maria. After attending Maria College, Becca passed the nursing exam the first time. Becca, RN. Becca is a shining example of resilience and of the transformation that occurs at Maria College when our faculty and staff demonstrate our mission in action. Becca is a proud Maria nurse. Now Becca is our mission in action in Vassar Hospital. The spirit of transformation has been part of Maria College's DNA from its very beginning. Founded in 1958 as a junior college to prepare the Sisters of Mercy for ministry in nursing and teaching, Maria College experienced profound transformation through the decades. Today, we are proud to be an innovative leader in healthcare education, educating men and women with associate's and bachelor's degrees in nursing, occupational therapy, healthcare management, health and occupational sciences, psychology, and the liberal arts. In August, we conferred our first graduate degree, a master's in occupational therapy, with more master's degrees to follow in other disciplines, and with our sights set on our first doctoral program. Those who came before us provided a strong foundation for our current and future success. In the fall, we decided we needed a college mascot. How could we be a college without a mascot? The theme of transformation once again came through our discussions. Through active engagement of the college community and a campus vote, we decided the college mascot should be a symbol of true transformation, literally a metamorphosis. The monarch butterfly was chosen. The monarch, a symbol of transformation, of change, of hope. Not a mascot of athletic competition, but rather a mascot emblematic of our compassion and kindness, a protector, a guardian of our students, our clinical patients, and our community. We unveiled our mascot last week as part of our 65th anniversary celebration. Our monarch was the creation of Rob DeLuke of Tilt 360. He's right over there. Rob not only brought our mascot to life, he also stepped up as a donor to help pay for our mascot costume. Thank you, Rob. The next phase is to engage members of the Maria College community in naming our mascot, and then we will formally introduce our mascot to the Capital Region through signature events. The Maria Monarch reminds each of us of the power within to impact the transformation of others and our own transformation, our mission in action. Maria College lived our mission in action during COVID and during International Kindness Day. Faced with the unimaginable realities of COVID, Maria College faculty, staff, and students stepped up to donate PPE and to do COVID testing for the Capital Region in collaboration with area hospitals and area academic institutions. The Maria College community pivoted during COVID, transforming our practical education delivery method. Maria College faculty and students, through our COVID clinic, vaccinated 10,000 members of the Capital Region. Our mission in action. In February, Maria College celebrated International Kindness Day. You may have seen us on the news. We deployed kind crews of faculty, staff, and students across the Capital Region. Kind crews spreading kindness by paying for groceries, purchasing gas, coffee. Sorry, there's a binky running across the floor here. And providing thank you gifts to nurses in area hospitals. The kind crews invited members of the wider community to follow Maria College and lead with their hearts. We asked them to pay it forward, follow our invitation, and many people joined us in our mission in action, spreading kindness through the Capital Region. Maria College's most recent transformation involves the creation of the Center for Academic Innovation, utilizing virtual reality. The vision and expertise of Dr. Wendy Trevor and Dr. Jason Coley gave birth to Maria College's Center for Academic Innovation, an initiative to support student learning and student success. This center will provide advanced training for our students who will be confident, practice-ready nurses and healthcare professionals to serve the Capital Region. Now, our mission in action involves transformation and gratitude. He agrees. They work hand in hand. The vision of our faculty to utilize virtual reality to assist student learning would not have been possible without the generous support of Senator Chuck Schumer, Congressman Paul Tonko. Maria College and I want to express our sincere gratitude for your support. Through their collaboration, Maria College received $770,000 from the 2023 Federal Community Project Fund. This funding will support Maria College's Center for Academic Innovation. Now, those of you know Congressman Tonko, he's fully engaged and immersed in the community he serves. And Congressman Tonko came twice to our campus to meet with our faculty, sit with our students, and truly understand how this would be transformative. And we just want to thank Congressman Tonko because you enabled us to put our mission in action. Our gratitude goes out to Assembly members Patricia Fahey and John McDonald III for their leadership in passing the New York State Simulation Bill. The bill has been years in the making and will transform how Maria College addresses the nursing shortage. The simulation bill will enhance the preparation of our students and ultimately impact the quality of patient care in the Capital Region and across the state. Thank you. Oh. Albany Mayor Kathy Sheehan embodies the mission of the college in her commitment to diversity and inclusion, and for her focus in ensuring access and opportunity for education for all. Mayor Sheehan's staff has been exceptionally helpful during our continued campus renovations and expansion. Thank you, Mayor Sheehan. In the spirit of gratitude, I want to thank Father Brian Lennert and the parish of Monte Christi for their generous hospitality in making it possible for us to celebrate in this sacred space. Maria College's relationship with the local community is central to our mission in action. I want to thank Justine Rodriguez, our music minister, and Kelly Hessen behind the scenes doing all technology for us. I am filled with gratitude to the Board of Trustees, the Sisters of Mercy, and the Maria College community for choosing me as your 6th president. I am humbled by the opportunity to serve Maria College. I take stewardship of our mission in action and take the care of the college community as a sacred duty. I did not arrive at this moment on my own. I'm a product of the love, support, guidance of my parents, my family, my colleagues, and my friends. The purpose of the Presidential Medal Ceremony was meant to illustrate the people and communities who have shaped me on my journey to this moment. We are all products of those rare people who have loved us and molded us. Since we are a college, I'm going to give you some homework. Take time to reflect on the people who have helped transform you to be the person you are today. Then find a way to express your gratitude for the difference these people have made in your life. Now, on the back of the presidential medallion are the names of the former presidents of Maria College. I believe that I stand on their shoulders. I want to express my profound gratitude for Maria College's 3 Sisters of Mercy presidents. Sister Mary Borromeo Warren, our founding president, Sister Mary Berkmans Mahoney, and Sister Lorene Fitzgerald, our beloved and longest-serving president for 35 years. I want to express my gratitude to Maria College's first lay presidents, Dr. Lee Johnson and Dr. Thomas Gamble. Maria College's future is bright. We forge forward to create new academic degree programs, focus on philanthropy to expand and enhance our facilities to meet the needs of the growing needs of healthcare education, to support student scholarships, and to support faculty development and research, to engage in creative and innovative partnerships in the best interest of the college, our students, and the Capital Region, and develop initiatives to engage our veterans, neurodiverse individuals, and our first responders to support meaningful transformation in their lives, our mission in action. With 65 years of our mission in action, we look forward with excitement to engage in Maria College's next chapter of transformation and gratitude. Whether you're here for the first time or you've been with Maria College for a long time, imagine how you can partner with us. I invite you to join our mission in action, for it is only together that we can strive to continue to fill the vision of our foundress, Catherine McCauley, to be shining lamps, giving light to all around us. Thank you.
Thank you, President Ortale, for those meaningful or inspiring words. We look forward to working with you under your leadership to see that Maria College continues to be one of those shining lamps of which our world seems to be in need. I would ask you to please stand for the benediction, which will be offered by Sister Ellen Murray. Sister Ellen?
Yes. And so on this glorious afternoon, as we go forward, let us raise our heads. God of mercy and compassion, bless us. Send us forth from this place filled with your luminous presence. May all shine with your light, especially Dr. Lynn Ortale. May we recognize this light in one another and in all whom we encounter. May we become beacons of justice in this capital district and beyond. May we carry forward the oil of your mercy, anointing those we meet with this gift, a gift that is more precious than gold. We ask that you keep us and all at Maria College safe in your care. And we ask this blessing in the name of the risen Christ. And together we can say, Amen. Hallelujah.
Thank you, Sister Ellen. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of President Ortale, the Board of Trustees of Maria College, and the entire Maria College community, thank you for sharing in this historic day with us. Please join the college community for a reception immediately following at the close of the ceremony on Maria's campus in Fitzgerald Court. And I would ask you to please remain standing for the formal recessional until the staging party has recessed. Thank you.